And the merchandise is in that cart?
Both these carts. Chips, drinks.
This is a woman who's not only comfortable stealing thousands of dollars worth of food, but is also happy to make her kids do it for her.
There's two people?
Yeah, it appears to be a minor.
It's the woman's second time at the store today, but this time she's brought her 4 children along for the ride to help her. Only she's got no idea that everything she's doing has been recorded, and she and her entire family are about to be cornered and arrested by the cops.
Everybody stole something, with the exception of the baby. So you are going to jail.
It was the 14th of January 2023, and cops were made aware of an active shoplifting incident at a Target in Florida. Apparently, the suspect had filled a cart up with over $1,000 worth of food items and used her baby's stroller to cover up the stolen groceries. But when the cops arrived, they found out that she had multiple accomplices, and they should have been the last people that she'd ever want to drag into this.
Step 4. So I'll go back inside. Let's all go back inside.
They were with me.
Okay, well, they're accusing you guys of shoplifting, so can we head back inside, or do I need to just start putting people in cuffs out here? Okay. Nope, everybody inside.
Initially, when the cop arrived, the mother actually tried to walk off, almost using her own kids as decoys to let her get away. Thankfully, the officer didn't let this happen, and threatening arrest, managed to get the entire family back inside for further investigation. But surprisingly, the suspect made the cops' job much easier than he was expecting by immediately confessing.
Is there a reason why they would be accusing you guys of shoplifting?
Those are stolen.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I appreciate it. How old are you guys?
They're minors.
They're all minors?
Yes.
Okay.
Mom, I'm not talking to these cops.
Okay.
I don't want to get any more trouble than what I'm already in.
The cop reads everyone their Miranda rights, and the mother begins to break down, realizing she's not only in big trouble herself, but she's just incriminated all 3 of her children. But her kids aren't taking this anywhere near as seriously as she is, implying this isn't out of the ordinary for them whatsoever.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. Do you understand each of these rights? I need to have a verbal yes or no from each one of you. Ma'am?
Yes.
Yes? Camo, yes or no? Do you understand yours? Do you know these, understand your rights?
Yes.
Hollister, yes? Ma'am, yes? Are you willing to talk with me? Yes or no? You've already said no, but I have to ask again, yes or no?
Sure, I have no choice since I'm already in trouble with court, so they're gonna put this on my record too.
Do you guys have IDs on you?
I'm 16.
Okay. You said you've been in trouble with court. What for? Fighting?
Stupid crack.
Whenever kids as young as 14 are involved in violent crime, there are always questions of why they took this route and how they got into the wrong side of the law so young. But in this situation, that question has already been answered for us, and instead we're left wondering how this woman could be so callous and incompetent to enlist her kids' help in her own crimes. That's how kids this young end up on probation and back in the arms of the law once again. But it turns out they are not the only people involved, and another cop heads outside to speak with their getaway driver.
Do you have an ID on you?
I sure do.
What are you guys up to today?
Nothing really. I gave her money earlier today.
Yeah.
So I thought, that she was going in. She says, I need help because I can't put all the drinks for the kids. Because I get over $1,000 food stamps.
Yeah.
And then she gets her food stamps. She gets like $400 or $500 too. So I thought with that, and then I pay her because she stays with me. I didn't expect this to happen.
It seems like this woman wasn't expecting to be roped into doing this today, and was just acting as a driver for some regular, fully legal grocery shopping. However, she did mention something interesting. Every month, she's given around $1,000 in food stamps, and mentioned that the woman inside is also given several $100s to use. It totals around $1,400 between the pair, easily enough to get by on, but the suspect still feels the need to steal. Many elderly people are given less than $10 a week in stamps to survive on, and would be extremely grateful for so much financial assistance. But instead, it's used on this woman, who instead takes advantage of it, and ends up crying in front of a cop surrounded by her kids.
Hey, can I request a crim hist on the adult female?
Open cases with her that you know of?
I did. I have one other incident.
Okay. Did you file that already?
I have not filed this one yet. Happened about 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
2 or 3 days ago? Okay.
The cops spent the next few minutes combing through security footage and totaling up the stolen items before they finally moved in to arrest the woman. The suspect was taken to jail where she was charged with grand theft and sentenced to 5 months probation. However, clearly she didn't learn her lesson, as she was rearrested the very next month for the exact same thing after attempting to steal a further $500 worth of groceries. But shoplifting turned to betrayal in the case of Hannah Papendick.
Stop. Motion, I'm going out there in front of.
After she initially ratted her fiancé out for a stealing spree around town.
She has short hair, white shirt, gray pants. That's what you're looking for.
Cops caught up to Hannah on the 25th of August 2023 after multiple stores had reported them for shoplifting all across the Ocean, New Jersey area. On top of this, both Hannah and her fiancé had been spotted on security cameras at a Target loading up bags with unpaid merch and walking out. When cops tracked Hannah down, her partner was nowhere to be seen, but that didn't stop her from putting up a fight.
Yo, stop.
Down there.
Stop.
Come here. Here.
Stop.
Babe, help
Motion,
me.
I'm going out there in front of.
Babe, help. Babe, help. Babe, help. Babe, help me.
You're under arrest. Stop.
For what? For what? Babe, help me. Babe, help.
You make this way worse for yourself.
I didn't do anything. I can't breathe. Please.
Yeah, turn around.
Let me get up, please. Quick. Let me get up, please, quick.
You're making this way worse for yourself.
After trying to use the stolen items as a decoy, Hannah instead opted to start resisting the officer, doing nothing but coming dangerously close to getting a second charge added to her record. Amongst all this, she also pleaded on the phone for her fiancé to come help her. But just seconds later, she makes a decision that puts her credibility into question by immediately throwing her future bride under the bus.
Where are you coming from?
Marshalls. My fiance was at Target. That's who you're looking for. She's wearing a white shirt and gray shorts.
Okay.
That's why I was telling you where she was.
They said a female.
Yeah, that's her. It's a female.
Yeah.
She has short hair, white shirt, gray pants. That's what you're looking for. She's down there. I swear to God, she's down there.
Down where?
At the Gillette. That's where I was going. I was telling you that she's down there.
Okay. Yeah, but when I told you to stop, you started running away from me.
He's like, I'm scared.
Okay.
In record time, Hannah rats out her fiancé by not only saying that she's exactly who they're actually looking for, but detailing exactly where she stole from and where she is right now. However, in a situation like this where someone is willing to betray their future wife, they could equally be as capable of lying and throwing themselves under the bus to absolve themselves, even if they're actually innocent.
You got any warrants?
No,
Nothing you know of?
no, I don't.
Where are you from?
I'm homeless. So I'm living down in there with my fiance and my friend.
What's your fiance's name?
Her name is Catherine. Last name is Henderson, Handerson. She's right down there in the room. That's who
What's your room?
I heard her.
What's the room?
105. I heard her calling.
She's saying that the other one, we're looking for her fiance, which is another
105.
female.
105 or
Michelle.
Number 105.
105 or
Get her first, watch the video and see what the other one's involvement is, get a look at her, and then we'll go over there. But for now, you could probably just take her in.
Well, she has a black bag for a shirt too, so.
All right, so we'll turn that back over.
It turns out, Hannah's description of her fiancée Catherine matches the store's description of the thief, proving that there could be some amount of credibility to her claims. But while being placed in the back of their patrol car, Hannah gave up more details as to Catherine's whereabouts and has now even claimed that she didn't steal anything at all, saying it was all Catherine. But it didn't take long for the cops to remind her of the stakes and get the truth out of her.
Hannah, do you want to show us your receipt? I mean, I'll be honest with you, everything over there, it's like a casino. We're going to find out what you stole and what you didn't stole. If you're lying to us that there's a receipt on here, it's not going to do you any good either way. Do you really have a receipt on here, or do you not have a receipt on here?
I have a receipt for part of them and not all of them. I'll be honest with you.
All right. So there is certain things that you paid for and certain things that you didn't, I'm
Yes,
guessing.
sir.
All right.
But it turns out, even this story wasn't true. Hannah was taken back to the station while the cops headed back to Target to return the items and investigate the case a little further. This is when they were told that Hannah hadn't paid for a single one of the items, and the security cameras proved this without a shadow of a doubt.
Hey,
How are you?
good. So we got the one of the two. We got the one that had the black bag. So she has merchandise in here. She said some of that is hers, that she had a receipt. She said it's on her phone, but she doesn't have it with her. Is there a way you guys can tell?
I mean, she never goes to the register, but I'll be able to find that stuff. I can run it and find no transactions by her.
Yeah. All right.
She didn't even go to a register today? Didn't she say she had it, like she went up and paid for something?
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
All right, then she stole it all.
Yeah. Yep. That's definitely her.
You said there's another female? Is that who she's with, or?
This is who she's with.
Okay.
They've been here together at least one other time. She's been here 2 other times.
Did this one steal anything?
Yeah.
Yes?
That's actually who we were like physically watching today.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Right now it looks like the other subject's going to be a short, white female with short hair, white t-shirt, and a backpack. Possibly stole some undershirts.
If that description sounds familiar, it's because it's almost exactly how Hannah describes Catherine. So, with Hannah revealing her fiancé's location and the cops now having all the proof they needed, only one thing was currently hiding: room 106 at the nearest motel. And with enough evidence collected from the store's CCTV, the cops moved in to arrest her.
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Is Catherine around?
Who's Catherine?
White girl with short hair?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of?
Not that I know
Is
of.
anyone else in there with you?
No, not that I know of.
Here's the thing. There's a minor thing that happened. We're just trying to end it right now. Otherwise, we got to put a warrant out for her. She's going to go right to the county jail. If she's here, boom, 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 summons, on her way. She got a warrant, she goes right to jail.
Hi, Catherine. How are you? Hold on a minute.
Want to put that down? Thank you for coming out.
So we just want to answer your question. Where's the bag that you took, that we saw on camera?
I threw everything. Like, I threw it loose.
Yeah? Okay.
It's shoplifting. It's not the end of the world. We'll get you out in the summons and go to court, all right?
As the cops said, both women were likely only charged with misdemeanors, but the exact nature of their charges are unknown, and even less is known about the status of their relationship after this incident. This woman was much less compliant though, as it was actually a repeat offender that had been stealing from this store for weeks now, managing to turn a shoplifting charge into a lot more while having an insane meltdown in the process.
Why am I getting arrested? Why am I getting arrested though? Because I'm black and I'm a female? Did you say that? Because I'm black and I'm a female?
The cops finally cornered her on the 25th of March 2022, but weren't expecting her to run from them instantly, and proceed to have a breakdown the likes of which these cops had never seen.
All right, she's walking out. Mayor! Yes! She's running! You're done. You're done. I'll tase you. I will tase you.
I didn't do nothing.
I will tase you. Turn the car off.
I don't have shit.
Turn the car off.
What do we do?
Turn the car off.
I don't have
Turn the
shit.
car off.
I'll come out, but I'm finna record this.
Get out of the car. Stay right
You said
stay
get
right
out.
there. Not you, ma'am. What's your first name?
Tamara,
All right, Tamara. My
I'm
name's
just
Dan.
trying to see what did I do.
Well, explain that.
Okay.
You just don't run. That's how people get
You
hurt.
scared me.
Put your phone away. There's a policeman talking to you right now.
Okay, I just wanna, I'm sorry.
Put your phone down.
Okay.
This woman seems like she's been roped into something much bigger than she's realized. But she talks to the cops somewhat respectfully, just asking what it is that she did wrong. Her friend, however, is entirely the opposite. She's the one the cops saw sprint away from them, and she's got her work cut out for her trying to explain why she did that if she isn't guilty of something. But she ends up taking a much different approach, managing to get herself charged for something completely different.
We're going to be cooperative with you. We're not here to hurt you or
Okay.
anything, okay?
I don't have nothing.
Okay, explain what's going on in a
Okay.
second. We're working through an incident with some multiple jurisdictional incident right now.
Okay.
That's been taking place at Altus.
Okay. I just literally came out of TJ Maxx. I asked them if they have a bathroom. They told me no.
Yeah.
I literally just came out of TJ Maxx. I don't have nothing, so
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm getting pulled out of a car or none of that.
So, yeah, what's going on, again, is that we are getting calls from multiple jurisdictions.
What do they got to do with me,
multiple
though?
agencies. You match the...
Because I'm black and I'm a female?
No, the vehicle.
Oh,
Yep. Okay.
okay.
It almost seemed like she had that response ready to go, and was a little disappointed that this wasn't an issue of race. Their car had been spotted driving away from multiple other shoplifting incidents, And this was just the first time they'd managed to track it down and get the cops on the scene in time. As the cop starts to explain this, though, the other woman is now starting to get a little more rowdy and might be about to get herself more involved than she should.
Sit in the car. I don't trust you. Put your feet in the car.
I don't go nowhere.
Thank you. You ran right into the car.
Because I didn't know. I thought you said me. I didn't even do. I was just coming out.
Hey, come here and stop. And you ran like a bullet and said, go, go, go to her.
Because I didn't know what we did.
Well, you know what? When a policeman approaches me, I just stop and I talk to him.
Okay, you're right, sir. I'm sorry. We can do nothing. I just came out of TJ Maxx and you just like you.
Yeah, you. Come here.
Okay.
Stop. Now that everything's calm, we can talk.
Okay.
We have reason that you guys committed multiple retail thefts.
Okay.
That's why we're here. So please provide my sergeant with some identification, please. And then when we see someone running, what's your name?
Tamara Carter.
Tamara, that heightens us a little bit that something's going on, okay?
Tama grabs her ID and correctly identifies herself to the cops, but the other girl doesn't seem to have an ID on her. She did give a name to the cops, but she's starting to get more and more panicked. And when the cops move in to arrest her, she goes absolutely ballistic.
Did they tell you my name?
You just told me your name.
Right, but I'm saying, did the Ulta tell you my name? I don't have shit. I didn't do shit. They playing with me. He talking about I fit the description. Of what though? I'm gonna say you my
Listen!
Why am I getting arrested though?
Listen!
Why am I getting arrested?
I'm trying to explain it to you.
Do you have anything on you that's going to stop you from anything like that? Nothing on you?
Nope. Nothing. Is y'all body cams on?
Yes.
Are y'all body? Because I'm black and I'm a female?
Did you say that?
Because I'm black and I'm a female?
You're the only one who said that.
Why am I suspected or something?
The girl doesn't seem to realize that there's a considerable amount more that goes into the average police investigation than simply identifying the suspect and grabbing the first person that looks like the description. Her vehicle and license plate had been recorded, and that, coupled with the fact that they matched the suspect's description and, of course, immediately ran away from the cops, makes the cops pretty confident they're the ones they're looking for. Now, remember how she didn't have an ID with her? The cops have just put her name and birth date through their system, and nothing's coming up. There's a completely new layer to this investigation that the cops now have to try and figure out, and this girl isn't exactly cooperating.
Listen, we have to positively identify you right now, okay? Otherwise, you're going to be obstructing the identification.
Okay.
So I need to know who you are, because I know it's not the name and date of birth you gave me. Okay?
Right, so I'm not going to be let go?
Are you going to identify yourself?
If I identify myself, am I
That's
going
not how
to
this
be
works. Are you going to identify yourself or not? Are you going to refuse to identify yourself and we continue to obstruct
That's a crime?
identification? Yes. In this case, yes.
How?
Because you're detained or something.
Right,
You're
so
detained.
how you gonna
You're
detain me
arrested.
and you don't even know who I am? That's what I'm saying. None of this shit even makes sense to me. I'm confused.
Right, I'm walking now. Right over here, okay?
Okay.
We'll walk over here. This way. And then turn to the other side. Okay, we'll go back in this way.
This should put the girl's mind to rest. They've just taken photos of her to send to the people that reported the previous incidents and allowed them to check if this was indeed their suspect. It was also quickly discovered that the girl had given them an incorrect name, so she was charged with obstruction of identification before her and her friend were both sent back to their respective cities for further investigation. But somehow, our last case is even more insane than all three of these combined. Listen to how this caller described the situation to this cop, who was called to the scene to track down a stolen cell phone.
What's going on?
My husband is in jail. This prostitute has my husband's phone and she's trying to sell it at the Eco ATM. I tracked it here and she answered it before I turned it off. So I turned it off like through T-Mobile and it's secured so I can unlock it.
Okay. How do you know this woman?
He knows her through drugs.
Sounds like a piece of work. Okay.
I've been with him for 19 years. I think there's something mental with him and
Not acting like himself,
I just don't
right?
want my stuff that me and him work for sold.
I got you.
Like natural red hair color.
This is certainly a layered situation with an awful lot of history, but at the end of the day, the cops still have to do their jobs. So they get right to it and look for the woman she suspects has her husband's phone. However, when they finally corner her, they realize she's doing a lot more than trying to sell his cell.
Do you have a phone that belongs to the woman up front that we can just get back to her?
I don't even know.
What are you doing? Buying some food? Where's Taz? Where's your boy Taz at?
Is it Taz's phone?
I don't know.
You don't go by D sometimes?
No.
Is Taz in jail right now?
Yeah.
So you aren't with him?
Yeah,
He's with some other girl?
Amanda. Right, Amanda.
Is she a big girl?
She used to be.
Are you just holding on to Taz's phone while he's in jail? We're just double checking. You definitely have. Hey, what's this?
These are steaks. I'm getting steaks.
No, this is not a steak.
These are all steaks.
Are you stealing steaks?
No, I'm
then?
not stealing steaks.
Give me a break. Oh my God, you got crack pipes falling out all over the place. Damn, Erica, you can't do that. You're full of shit. You were trying to steal steaks. You're missing something there. All right, you got another one.
I don't have a phone. Sorry. I don't have a phone.
Erica, what are you doing? Young lady, can we borrow your help here for a minute? Do you guys still have a loss prevention people here?
Not sure. I can find out for you.
We just pulled a bunch of these steaks out of her pants.
We're looking for something else, but she happens to have some steaks down her short. So we convinced her to put them back. We just don't know what your policy is.
I don't think you want them on the shelf.
This case started out strange, and it's only getting weirder. Each of those steaks were worth around $12, and she had 3 of them hidden in her pants. At this point, the woman is trying to claim that she's not the person they're looking for, but at this point, she's been caught shoplifting, and they decide to get security involved.
So she had, was it 3 or 4 down her pants?
One on each side and one down the front.
I've never been here.
Well, we're here for something completely different. We just happened to notice she had large pieces of meat in her pants.
Officially trespassed. She comes up here again, and they can actually file a charge.
Erica, you hear that? You're not welcome back here. It sounds like you might have been already before, but I mean, from this point forward, you acknowledge that, right? It's in front of all these personnel here, right? It's salvageable if you just rewrap them, but they might have been on bare skin, so I don't know how I would proceed with caution.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get rid of them.
I'd throw them in the incinerator. And
Yeah.
even then, I can't guarantee that there won't be some.
Well, thank you guys.
Let's go up front. Everything you said has been a lie so far. You had steaks in your pants.
Still not coming back.
You're packing some serious meat down there.
Stop it.
If there's anything that would deter you from shoplifting again, it's that line right there. The woman was, of course, banned from the store and sent on her way with some encouragement from the cops.
You understand, if you come back here now, you'd be arrested for trespassing. Now that you've been notified, you can't make decisions like this. This is not good. I know that you don't want to be do what you were doing before. You got to generate some income somewhere else.
I know.
You live with your mom? You still contact with your mom? Okay, well then, why don't you go take a shower, get dressed up, and go put some applications in. There's plenty of people looking to hire people.
It turns out the woman didn't have the missing phone on her and wasn't arrested, so hopefully she listened to the officer and started to turn her life around.